everybody, it's Chong here. A very good welcome to our weekly Facebook Live tutorial. I am Chong and I'm the fertility dietitian based in Brisbane, Australia. If this is the first time you're watching our tutorial video, welcome to our community. I am a fertility dietitian, like I say, based in Brisbane, Australia. My job is to help you to optimize your diet so you can give your body the very best chance to get pregnant. Now, whether you are planning to start a family, currently trying to conceive, or have been struggling to get pregnant for a while now, I'm here. My goal is to help you to gain total clarity, translate the current evidence into simple, actionable steps for you, and help you to move through any roadblock you have as quickly as possible. Now, in today's episode, we are going to chat a little bit more on what are the best meal timing to help you to manage your weight and also help you to boost your fertility. So if you have been trying to conceive for a while and at the same time you also try to manage your weight better, this is definitely the episode you don't want to miss. Now, the reason why I want to spend some time to talk about this topic is as you are finding out many ways to optimize your diet, you also want to review your daily lifestyle and routine, right? For example, evidence suggests that the amount of sleep you're getting and whether or not you are getting enough of good quality of sleep can certainly also impact on your egg quality and ovulation. Likewise, in terms of how you respond to your day-to-day stress level as well, it may also have an influence of the chances of you getting pregnant as well. So if you don't get enough of sleep, plus if you have suffered from a tremendous amount of stress, especially undergoing lots of fertility testing, lots of doctor's appointment or scan, or even like waiting for all the result, right? You will find that it's such an emotional journey, time of your life. You will also find that it will become more and more difficult to stick to your usual routine. Your eating choices may also get affected by the way how you feel as well. And certainly all these little things that are happening in your life right now can also influence on your weight. All right, so depending on the scenario, so in my private clients, I tend to see two different common scenarios. So I have one group of women, when they feel stressed, right, they tend to eat less, they tend to experience loss of appetite. So meaning that eating much less food or losing weight unintentionally can impact on the whole quality of your diets, and of course the more weight you lose, it may also impact on your egg health. On the other hand, I also tend to see another group of women who struggle with emotional or stress eating, meaning that they tend to eat more or snack more if they feel more hungry or when they feel a little bit more down. So all these different things can impact on your weight. Now, why am I stressing so much on the weight? So I usually will start my clients, and I would want you to do the same as well, is you definitely want to start with the right foundations of your diet by making sure that you are including all the nourishing fertility nutrients such as the Mediterranean diet style. But the other things that you also want to do, so step number 2 is looking at optimizing your weight. So if you are significantly overweight, or if you are significantly severely underweight, these both scenario here can cause your body to produce more or less hormone that regulates the ovulations. So, and hence it may disrupt your ovulation patterns. And same things for men as well. So if your male partner is experiencing, carrying excessive weight, research also shows that they are more tend to also likely to produce poor sperm quality. Now, how do you know what is your weight right now? So a quick way to assess that, you could just quickly Google it. Google BMI calculator, so body mass index calculator. You just need to key in your height and also your weight. That will be the quickest way you can assess, all right, where is your weight right now. So a normal healthy weight range is defined as between 18.5 to about 24.5 or BMI range. Now, once you figure out what is your current weight range, like I say, we are going to have a chat about, okay, how can we strategically change your meal timing to help you to manage your weight better? And also, not just that, I want to help you to improve your sleep quality better, your stress quality better, and certainly the ultimate goal is to help you to boost your fertility. So, before we dive in there, before I share with you the secret, let's take some time to have a chat about the reason behind our evidence behind our physiological body clock. Alright, so our human body is regulated by what we call the circadian rhythm. So what it means is it's an internal body clock. This means that our physiological functions or our hormonal process are controlled according to this 24-hour body clock. Environmental clue, especially light, direct sunlight, can influence this body mass clock. So for example, during the day, when we are exposed to the sunlight, it will cause the body clock to send the signals to our brain, and that's when you feel the more alert during the day, and it helps to keep you feeling awake and active during the day. And as the night falls, this master body clock will initiate melatonin production, usually at around 9 o'clock at night. That's when you will start to feel a little bit sleepy. But it's the hormones that help you to promote sleep and then keeps transmitting the signal to help you to stay asleep at night. So generally, your body will start to release these melatonin hormones, like I say, around 9 o'clock at night time, and to get you to bed within the next 30 minutes or to an hour. And your body generally will be at a deeper sleep at around 2 o'clock in the middle of the night. And of course, there are a lot of other things can impact on your sleep quality, such as whether or not you're constantly exposed to like the screen, blue lights, or whether or not you are still thinking a lot of things in your mind. Things like that can also disrupt your sleeping pattern. But today we are not spending too much time to talk about the sleep. We are going to leave it to another episode, but we are going to specifically looking at, all right, how can we tie in our meal eating patterns to better help with managing our body weight and also sleep. Now, emergent research, so new study have shows that eating in sync with your circadian rhythm, so your internal body clock, by eating more early during daytime, in fact, is the best way to reduce your body weight. If you are someone looking at losing some weight while you are trying to conceive to optimize your fertility. Other benefits by eating more early during the day, it can also help to suppress your appetite as well as boost your metabolism. So meaning that the way your body more readily burn the fuel for you. Now, conversely, what the research also shows that if you tend to eat late at night, you are more likely to experience weight gain and also metabolic dysfunction. This also means that our body, so your body, it's programmed to have certain period of the time of the day without food, especially overnight, meaning that your body is already kind of like a computer, already programmed. At nighttime, that's when your body needs rest. Your body needs to is in the repair mode instead of constantly doing the job for you to burn the calorie for you. So as a general rule, here are the action steps you need to start to be a little bit more aware. So first, like I said, the earlier you eat your first meal, the better. And make sure that, usually we want to aim finishing your last meal, could be your dinner, by 8 p.m. to allow your body to have a minimum level of 12 hours or at least 10 hours of overnight fasting without food. Like I said, the reason why is you want to allow your body to have a significant amount of time to do their job in repairing, and also to prepare the job for next day, so you are awake again and help you to metabolize that energy better. So some immediate result you may feel when you start to eating more earlier, eating more earlier and finishing your last meal a little bit earlier, like I say, ideally before 8 p.m. You may feel immediately feeling more hungry in the morning, especially first thing you wake up, and that could be a good sign. Means that your metabolic, fuel is starting to kickstart early in the morning, and it's definitely ready to go to work hard to burn some calorie for you. Now, you also want to moving along next, you want to also listen to your body. So quite often, my clients also ask me, Catherine, do I need to keep snacking, or should I have snack, or what time should I have snack? I always tell them you need to listen to your body. Again, depending on how active you are, how much exercise you're doing. I would suggest, if you're feeling hungry, definitely you can have some snack. As early as before 11 o'clock, and you want to have your lunch by 1 p.m. that will be the best, so then you can actually add an additional afternoon snack if you're feeling hungry, and have your last meal between 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. So in that way, by starting, for example, your breakfast, I would say 8 o'clock in the morning, and finishing your last meal before 8 p.m. that will give your body a good 10 to 12 hours of fasting overnight. So basically what you are doing there is you are shifting your overall energy intake, food intake into earlier timing. You are helping your body to boosting your metabolism, and you are changing the way your body is storing the extra energy or extra fat store at night. So this is the one way I would suggest if you are someone who are, trying to get pregnant, but you need to lose weight. This is one of the things that I would want you to start to implement it. So you are able to feel digestion, better, less bloated. But the other biggest things you might likely to feel also is to help to, get you into a better sleeping patterns and better manage your stress level. Now, the other things that I also want to highlight to you is that what if you are a shift worker? What to do if you have no choice, you're working late, you are a shift worker? So some of the things you can do as well is maybe you want to start by with a relatively light or small dinner, or even like a snacks at night rather than a big heavy meal. So then you could still have that 10 to 12 hours of overnight fasting through the next day. And again, what you can do is you can possibly shift the biggest meal to perhaps your first meal or at lunchtime, followed by a substantial afternoon snack, and keep your dinner light, such as could be a salad with some sort of lean protein, or with soup, for example, another great options during the winter time. Or you might also want to think about is to take your evening meal to work and enjoy it after your shift. So basically, again, you are shifting the biggest meal into the earlier timing and keep the nighttime meal as light as possible. So that's another way you can do, right? Now, there you have it. So now you know that what is the evidence, the science behind this circadian rhythm. Next, I want to help you to translate it into the action plan. So here are the 3 steps I want you to start taking action in the next 7 days. So number 1, write down exactly what time you are going to have your first meal and your last meal. Like I say, preferably before 8 p.m. That is the general rule of thumb. And secondly, I would also encourage you to start setting a timer on your phone or setting an email reminder So you are constantly reminded the time you need to just switch off your computer, stay away from your screen, and just feeling, make sure that you do feed your body the nutritious food. And thirdly, you want to also plan your meal, either whether that means you cook in advance or you already have all the ingredients ready, so you don't end up like, when the meal time comes, all right, what am I going to cook today? I don't have anything in my fridge, right? So that would also help you to save a little time to preempt what you eat, what ingredient you need to cook. So always prep in advance. Now, the other thing is, again, I don't want you to feeling overwhelmed. You just need to search for quick, simple recipe, right? You don't have to be a master chef, okay? Now, my last tip for you, actually, one bonus tip, is always stock out some sort of what I call emergency meal. So if you're someone who are really busy at work, you just simply don't have time to cook, right? I would also, encourage you, maybe perhaps you can stock out some readily cooked meal that you can grab from the supermarket, or frozen meal, so either frozen or fresh, as long as it's fit into the healthy principle, meaning that it does include a little bit more vegetables in there, smaller amount of carbs, and lean protein choices. I do, advise you that it might be an option for you to just stock some of this meal in your fridge or freezer. So when you don't have time to cook, and if you often work late as well, that will be another quickest way to make sure that you do eat your meal earlier and faster. Alright then, so that's all from me today. There you have it, my tips to help you to better manage your weight by shifting your meal timing. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to press subscribe button, like and share, and leave a comment down below. There is also a 5 days free fertility meal plan guide for you to download, which includes a complete recipe for you, and a step-by-step email guide, and plus a whole 5 days of grocery shopping list. So if you're interested to download that, I will attach the link in the description box below. Now, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next week, same time and same place. Bye for now.